It is Endemic Clock, and we are here playing Agatha Christie's Hercule Poirot, the first cases. This is like a Sherlock Holmes type video game where you solve mysteries. I have played through this about through the first mission, and I was halfway through the second mission, and I just decided to play through it over again with you guys so that you guys can enjoy it with me. Alright, without further ado, let's get into it. Suits it pretty nicely. Like it's a movie, like something that you would see, like I said, in a Sherlock Holmes movie. Like this would be the type of introduction that it would be. For it being not really an action-based game, this looks like it's been really done well.
Oh, thank goodness. Officer, please, come quickly.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. How can I...
It has become a madhouse. Madame has been shouting and cursing all morning. I've never seen her so angry. But what great luck to happen upon you.
Please, try to remain calm. First, may I ask your name?
We don't have time for that. Please, hurry.
Mademoiselle, now we are here, I must insist on your name before I can continue any further. I am Officer Hercule Poirot.
I am Elizabeth, but it is the maidservant that we must consider. Forgive me, officer, but are you new to the area?
I stand out so obviously.
I mean no offense, only I have not seen you before. This is a small town, and you learn everyone's faces very quickly.
Very observant of you, mademoiselle. I was recently posted here from the city, and a good thing I'm here now. Let us get to the bottom of this madness you speak of.
Okay, talking to characters is essential when gathering evidence. Basic questions are flagged with the question bubble icon. Press X to pose this question to Elizabeth.
There has been a theft at the house.
Then I am exactly where I should be, n'est-ce pas?
I like the graphics in this. It's done well. Like for a not well-known game, they really made sure that they used enhanced graphics for this. I'm really impressed with this. You can ask questions with the question bubble icon in any order. Use the left stick to choose your desired topic. Try asking Elizabeth more until you have all that you need. Do you have a list of all the items that have been taken?
It is only one of Mademoiselle Angeline's most valuable bracelets, taken from her room.
Then its safe return is of the utmost importance.
Does the house have any suspicions as to whom is responsible?
Madame Van den Bosch, the lady of the house, believes Fleurette is behind it.
Okay. So this seems like it's the typical maid servant and lady of the house. The lady of the house's daughter has her bracelet stolen, and then the lady of the house believes that it's naturally one of the maidservants because they believed back then that they were less than reputable. And they believed that because they were poor, they would not be reduced. They would not... Let's see how I word this. They believed that they wouldn't be opposed to thievery of the rich, if that makes sense. But anyway, back to the story.
I'm afraid I do. I know Madame is confident of Fleurette's guilt, but she wouldn't do such a thing. Surely a burglar is responsible, as Mademoiselle believes.
We'll find out.
Merci, mademoiselle. Your assistance has been invaluable.
Alright, we just unlocked our first mind map. Mademoiselle Elizabeth believes a burglary is behind the bracelet's disappearance. If that is the case, there will no doubt be a sign of intrusion in the grounds. Search the grounds for evidence of an intrusion. Okay, whenever Poirot uncovers an interesting area of investigation, an objective is launched. Here you can see all of the evidence relating to your very first objective. Using the left stick to move your cursor, try highlighting each piece of evidence to see Poirot's interpretation of them. Stolen bracelet. If it is such a beloved piece, it must be worth a great deal. Unknown culprit. There seems to be conflicting ideas of who is behind the missing bracelet. Elizabeth reported theft. It is not often you see such crimes committed here. This could be my chance to solve a real case. She appears all afluster and yet still acts in a cordial and respectful manner. Okay, let's start searching. Oh. Where do I go? Oh, on the path. Okay. While 2 sets lead away from the house, only 1 muddy set returns. Rather hastily, it seems. Okay. Every inspection you make adds evidence to the appropriate place. Press square to view your active objectives. You can do this at any time as you explore each scene. Okay, that's helpful. New thought bubble. There is certainly enough space on the property, but I couldn't reside here in the country forever. While 2 sets lead away from the house, 1 muddy set returns rather hastily, it seems. So it's literally just reiterating the stuff that we had already talked about. The garden lawn. Okay. Oh,
Huh.
That must be where the muddy footprints came from. The morning shower must have been heavier than I thought. An intruder stepping here would surely leave evidence elsewhere. And of course, we're walking across the crime scene. Garden lawn. A sizable garden when the weather permits. It must be perfect for entertaining. And again, it reiterates what Poirot had just said. Start linking.
Some would say a lucky guess. I would say a moment of genius.
Don't get ahead of yourself, but alright. Alright, talk to Elizabeth to advance the investigation. It seems the muddy footprints are the result of earlier rain. Yep. Alright.
Of course, officer. How can I help?
The footprints on the path are fresh today. Do you know who they belong to?
1 set must be mine, leaving to find you. The other set must be Florette's. She was caught in the rain this morning.
That explains the hurried, scuffled nature of the prints.
Merci, mademoiselle. Your assistance has been invaluable.
Try exploring the rest of the garden. Collecting evidence, and making deductions until you're able to solve your first objective. Remember that you can use square to view your objectives and related actions at any time. I am not going through the front door yet. There's still too much to explore. This trellis has been left untouched for quite some time, and it's not anything to do with our story.
Aha.
Such beautiful flowers. I'm glad to see no one carelessly damaged them. Again, that has nothing to do with the story at hand. A declaration of love has been carved into the bench. L loves E. E for Elizabeth, maybe?
Oh.
Yeah, again, that has nothing to do with the story at all. It appears to be rusted shut, and if these cobwebs are anything to go by, it hasn't been unlocked in some time. Perhaps they entered another way. Judging by the condition of this ladder, I wouldn't trust it with my weight. Perhaps a braver man than I perched this elsewhere against the roof. Maybe. Let's search the garden. Oh. There are no signs of trampling, but it is a shame to see a lawn so unkempt. Overgrown grass. Let's keep exploring, shall we? Nope. Quote on plaque. A touching extract taken from Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, expertly carved on a plaque. To measure the measure done, I'll watch your place of stand, and touching hers, make blessed my rude hand. Did my heart love till now forswear its sight? For ne'er saw true beauty till this night. For I ne'er saw true beauty till this night. Alright, let's see what the thought bubbles have uncovered. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Okay. We don't have enough to start piecing together. We don't have enough chain links to start linking thoughts together. So, let's go back and talk to Elizabeth. Maybe that'll work.
Of course, officer. How can I help?
What do you think? Let's go with this.
Excuse me, officer?
Ha, we got her.
The carving on the bench. Forgive me, I was not suggesting anything untoward.
Oh, of course not. Yes. I suppose there must be.
She's hiding something.
Would you know the identity of the mysterious L and E?
I'm afraid not. Perhaps they were old residents. A pair of star-crossed lovers, perhaps. Madame does not allow distracting staff relationships.
Ooh. Her and another staff member, maybe? Let me know what you guys think in the comments section.
Love is not something that can be harnessed so easily.
I beg to differ, but...
That is Madame's rule, and I wouldn't want to be the one that challenges her on it.
So you just do it in secret, then? That doesn't really seem right, either. I mean, don't get me wrong. You're a lady believing that staff relationships are not okay. I mean, yes and no. Some of them, not so much, but especially if it affects your work. But if it doesn't affect your work and you two work really well together, I don't really see where the problem would be, but I digress. I could not help noticing the unkempt lawn. Is there not an employed gardener?
There is, sir. Luke. But he was called away from the house on a personal matter.
Okay,
Rahana,
that's the
accompanied
L.
him.
There's the L, I think. Maybe. Maybe. With no gardener present, there was no one tending to the lawn this morning, but still, no sign of anyone stepping across it.
Merci, mademoiselle. Your assistance has been invaluable.
Alright, let's continue exploring. Oh, hello. Ladder to the open window. It's an impossible climb to reach it unassisted. The ledge beneath it appears rather precarious. So like I said, ladder to the window maybe? Again, let me know what you guys think in the comments section. I'd say it's time to go inside, but first let's look at our thought bubbles. Oh, we got some linking to do. Well, intruder didn't use the lawn, and the intruder didn't use the path.
Things are beginning to become clearer.
Okay, that's one. I could not find signs of an unwanted visitor in the garden. Did someone cover their tracks? Okay. Let's see something else. Where was the one that had the ladder? Wooden ladder. To the open window, maybe.
I should not be surprised by my own skills of deduction.
Alright. And then that's it. Okay. Time to go inside.
Oh.
There are no signs of tampering or forced entry. Clues and evidence are beginning to gather. It would be best that I approach them logically. Okay, and we might have another chain link. We do. Okay. I want to say no unlawful access from the garden to the front door. So it... yeah.
I must act on thought and fact, not on impulse.
Huh. Huh. Let me know what you guys think too. Huh. I don't know. Wait a minute. Front door to no skilled access? Maybe?
I must take a different approach if I am to uncover the truth.
Okay. Huh. Footprints from earlier. No, that doesn't make sense. I don't know if I did that again. No, I don't think that would work. Yeah, like I said, leave comments down below. Huh. 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 No. that means I did do that already. Light bulb to light bulb, maybe?
I cannot see the logic in this. Perhaps a second look at the evidence in front of me.
Oh. Side door to front door. What?
Another success. I never doubted myself.
Neither of the external doors have been damaged or shown any signs of an unwanted visitor. Okay. So then no scaled access to no forced entry then. Maybe?
The pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together.
I could not find any signs of an unlawful entry into the house. Will I find signs of an intrusion elsewhere in the grounds? Then light bulb to light bulb?
Magnifique.
Yes. With no obvious signs of a burglar, perhaps I should be looking at those inside for answers. Okay. Well then, like I said, we go inside then. This is not the start I was expecting. There are no signs of an intruder at all, and there is something amiss. I must remain vigilant and keep my wits about me. Alright. Well then I guess we talk to Elizabeth again.
I have conducted my initial inspection of the house and grounds. It is now necessary for me to speak with those in the house.
Of course. Thank you, officer. I'm sure Madame Van den Bosch will be happy to hear the police are investigating.
I suspect there will be someone inside who will not be as pleased to hear it. I wonder who that's going to be.
Who are you? You are not the commanding officer I requested.
Oh, so she's happy to see us, obviously.
No, dear madame, I am Officer Hercule Poirot. I can assure you that...
This will simply not do. I sent Elizabeth to bring me a competent lawman.
Ouch. Okay. Tone your anger down, lady. Wow.
And that is what she has brought, madame. Now, I would like to continue my investigation.
Man. This lady's gonna be a tough nut to crack. Especially if she's that rude. Wow. Well, let's go with... I understand a bracelet is gone missing.
It is my daughter's bracelet. It is a rather expensive piece.
Oh, is it? She sounds so pompous.
And valuable to your daughter, no doubt. It was a gift.
Yes, it was from her late father, my husband, the Viscount, and it has not gone missing. It was stolen.
Okay. I've been informed you believe you caught the
I do not
culprit.
believe so. I know so. It was Florette, the maidservant. I knew I could not trust her.
And why is that?
Because I don't. I do not need to explain myself any further, especially to a measly officer.
Well, you kinda do. Alright. Again, I say, she's being very rude. Our character's face. You do not believe there was an intruder in the house?
Don't be ridiculous. I have told you who is guilty. If there had been a break-in, surely it would be your job to stop them.
Listen, lady. If there was a break-in and you've been robbed, with your amount of attitude, I wouldn't help you. I would leave the whole house entirely and you guys just to figure it out yourselves. I probably would have also gotten fired, but hey, that's just me.
If it was the case, of course, madame. Although I cannot predict a burglar's movement.
Perhaps then you have proved me right, and you aren't the competent officer I require.
Again, ouch! I've never met someone who is so adamant that they do not require help from the police. Her accusation against the maid is rather questionable. There must be more to the story, and it is my duty to uncover it. Again, I say, this lady is so rude.
Merci, madame. You have been most helpful.
Alright. New mind map. Madame Vandenbosch was so quick to accuse the maid. I can't talk today. Madame Vandenbosch was so quick to accuse the maidservant Florette. I wonder if this hasty accusation hides behind a deeper reason. Oh, what? That she just doesn't like people? Huh, I wouldn't like to be on the wrong side of the madam either. Cassandra has reiterated what Elizabeth told me earlier. Cassandra is adamant Florette is guilty, but there is no glaring evidence to suggest it. The thought of a burglary seems to be one of the questions for Cassandra. Out of the question for Cassandra, sorry. Alright, and then the main hall. I can imagine this once was a beautiful entrance to a grand home. Cassandra Vandenbosch, Elizabeth Paget. Okay. Cassandra accused Florette. Okay. Elizabeth. It is not often you see such crimes committed here. This could be my one chance to solve a real case. Okay. Back to solving this. Look around the room. Oh, we got something. Some of the greatest authors and novels throughout history. So that doesn't give us anything. That's the door. Okay, auction crate.
Huh.
Are they selling their stuff? Various art pieces have been packed and addressed to the auction house. I assume Madame did this. Alright. We got a speech bubble. Okay, The telephone doesn't seem to be working. Why would a house of this size be without a working telephone? The power was cut, maybe? Question mark? A rather impressive portrait, I must say. This must be the father of the little girl. Or of their daughter. I don't know why I said little girl. She's probably not a little girl. She's probably like in her late teens. Okay, let's continue exploring. And then we'll talk to Cassandra. There is nothing in particular about this coat, but what is this in the pocket? Hidden inside the coat pocket, although fairly plain, it is still an attractive item of jewelry. I wonder if it holds a special significance. What's the jewelry? Is it a wedding ring? It is a wedding ring. Okay. All right.
Oh.
All right. So that's nothing important. Wait, listen. It's locked and sobbing can be heard inside. I assume Madame has taken the law into her own hands. So that's Florette in there. Okay. A rose and crossed arrow symbol adorns the door. Perhaps a signal of forbidden love? Come, my little gray cells, let us solve this mystery. Little gray cells? I know it's your brain, dude, but just say it's your brain. Don't get all philosophical on us. Holy crap.
Really, officer, you are wasting both your time and mine.
Again, I say, if this was me, I wouldn't even be helping you.
Only if you are prepared to take Florette away.
It is an offense to incarcerate someone without suitable proof of misdeeds. I must question Mademoiselle Florette to gather her version of events.
If you will not do your duty and lock her up, then I must. She shall remain there, and I, the key holder, until she is led from the room in handcuffs. And what is your point?
Oh, okay. So she's still gonna be rude. All right.
May I ask of the subject?
You may not. Honestly, your prying is getting on my last nerve.
It's not prying whenever he's doing his duty as a detective. I mean, he's not a detective yet, but he's still an officer of the law. I mean, good grief, woman.
Merci, madame. You have been most helpful.
Yeah, no, you have not been helpful at all. And again, back to Florette. Nobody deserves to be locked up like that. Yes, she might have been accused, but still. Shut the door and put a chair in front of it, for goodness sake. You don't have to lock the door. That's just inhumane. And besides, what good is locking the door whenever back then and still today they have latches on the freaking windows? All she would need to do is slide the window up and jump out of the building. And she wouldn't get hurt because they're on the ground floor, for goodness sake. Alright, let's look at all of the evidence. Evidence number 1. Madam was hesitant to give me the subject of the portrait. Gold band, wedding ring. Collection of classic novels. Auction crate. Telephone. Portrait of gentleman. Unknown subject. And the ring. The gold ring. I think this is what needs to be put together.
This will not get me any closer
maybe
to
not.
my goal.
Hang on. Let's read some more. Lounge door. Strange symbol. Talk to Cassandra and Elizabeth to advance the investigation. Oh, so I needed to talk to Elizabeth too. Hang on. Auction crate. Collection of classic novels. Wait a minute. Is this connected to this?
Is there
No,
something I
it
am
is
not
not.
seeing?
Wait. Does it go here?
What a
It
revelation!
does, okay. Okay. So it's the Romeo and Juliet room. Alrighty then. Talk to Elizabeth.
Mademoiselle Elizabeth, I hope you are feeling less distressed now. I can assure you I shall find the guilty party and the bracelet.
Huh. Okay.
Thank you, officer. Yes. All I want is for Florette to be heard.
Bien sûr. Rest assured she will get the fair trial she deserves. I wonder if you could help me with some questions regarding the house.
Of course. Whatever I can do to help.
There is sobbing coming from behind the locked lounge door.
When I left, Madame was with Florette in there. Surely she would not have locked her in. It must have been an accident.
Madame Van den Bosch should not be deciding her fate. Would you grant me access to speak with her?
I would, sir, but I don't have the key. There is a spare somewhere, though. Oh, how awful, the thought of her locked in there.
Do you have any thoughts as to where I may find it?
I'm sorry. Madame does not trust the staff with such knowledge, even me. Although I did overhear her once say it was hidden somewhere, close to her heart. Whatever that means.
Ah. So if we find her collection of personal books regarding William Shakespeare... No, I don't think that would work. That's only to assume if she's the one. Close to her heart. The picture frame? I am filled with sorrow for the young girl trapped in the lounge, but I must admit I have missed the thrill of solving a good puzzle. Perhaps the countryside is not as tedious as it seems on the surface.
Merci, mademoiselle. Your assistance has been invaluable.
Excuse me, guys. I'm gonna blow my nose real quick. All right. Let's go to the bubbles. Find out why Cassandra accused Florette so hastily. Elizabeth confirmed spare key.
Come, my little
No.
gray cells. We must think.
Huh.
Order and method. That is the way to solve the problem. Come, my
No.
little gray cells.
We must think logically. Oh. This one.
What a revelation!
So like I said, we need to find a bookcase. I mean, there's one downstairs, so we could try there.
Certainly, officer. Madame is the one with the refined taste. Angeline and I are much more partial to a simple love story.
Aren't we all? Romeo and Juliet, the most famous of love stories.
I do enjoy it so. The passion, the romance. It gives me goosebumps just thinking about it. Madame has a copy upstairs in the main hall.
Merci,
Okay.
mademoiselle. Your assistance has been invaluable.
Well, now we know where to go. So not to the one downstairs, but to the one up in the main hall. Okay. One of the greatest love stories ever written. I'm glad to see Shakespeare's words are being enjoyed. And here's the key. Well, would you look at that? We don't need you now, old lady.
Finally, it is unlocked.
What exactly do you think you are doing?
Undermining you?
If I am to serve justice, I must be able to reach and talk with young Florette.
The girl is guilty and shall pay the price for her crime. I shall see to that. If you wish to listen to her feeble attempts to explain herself, so be it.
Yeah, I assume that you were not really well liked in high school. At least I hope so, because if you were well liked, I pity your friends because they weren't friends with you because they liked you. They were friends with you because they feared you.
Everyone deserves to tell their side of the story, whether a feeble account or not.
At last I am able to speak with the accused and hear her version of events. I still have a number of questions. Perhaps she may hold the answers.
Mademoiselle Florette, I presume.
Please, officer. I did nothing wrong. You can't take me away.
Please relax, my dear. If you have done nothing wrong, you have nothing to worry about. But it is my duty to investigate all avenues. Ah bon?
Bon. Actually, no. Bon oui.
Relax. So you don't think I took the bracelet?
As of this moment, I cannot say. But answering my questions honestly will certainly help your case either way.
You are the accused. Why don't you begin by giving me your account of this morning?
I didn't even know it was missing till I got accused of taking it. Madame was so angry. She wouldn't listen to me.
There must be some reasoning behind her accusation.
How could I have taken it? I've been in town most of the morning. I was even late coming back. Then I was preparing breakfast.
So much to do. What exactly were you tasked with this morning?
Rihanna the cook is away, so I had to fetch breakfast for the house and prepare it all myself. How does she expect me to do that all on my own?
Because she's the Wicked Witch of the West, that's how.
From what I understand of Madame van den Bosch, she would not have been best pleased you returned late for breakfast.
Not best pleased? I thought she was going to batter me to death with a baguette. I hid in the kitchen and then tried to stay out of sight in the lounge until breakfast was over. Didn't want to put my head in her jaws while she was so
batter me to death with a baguette.
Perhaps a brave move
under
the circumstances. And you did not go upstairs at all.
Madame was singeing a hole in the back of my apron with her glare. I daren't have moved. I was too scared to blink the wrong way. Never mind stamping upstairs.
In this morning's rain, I assume you would have hurried your duties.
I must just be slow, monsieur. My mother always said I moved like the snail. Maybe I was just happy to be out of the house.
With a boss like yours, I would be too. I struggle to believe you would risk catching a cold in such conditions for a little fresh air.
Now I am being accused of avoiding my duties? Mais enfin!
Merci. I shall take everything you have told me into consideration.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, we found out that she was dawdling. We found out that Florette got breakfast for the whole entire house. We found out she's been crying. Well, we heard that she was crying. And she claims that she is innocent. Alright, let's search around this house. Well, this part of the house. A slip for collecting a garment from Goosens and Company Tailors in Town. Dated today. Ha! Elizabeth Paget. Alright. What's next? I wonder who the wine connoisseur of the house is. A vintage like this would fetch quite a price. For some reason, this lady Cassandra is selling her goods and selling almost everything out of the house. To receive such a note of devotion and love must be a delight. Signed from Luke, to whom is his love, I wonder? Well, if we look at the bench, we could put the bench to this. So the only natural explanation is the only one with the name, with the letter E in the name, is Elizabeth. So Luke and Elizabeth. But that's just a hunch. All right. Huh. So the fire poker's gone. Alright, the fire poker's gone. This is the breakfast table.
Huh.
A wet parcel. Okay. I do not always agree with the telephone companies and their charges, but ignoring the bills will not make them disappear. So that's why the telephone got shut off, because she hasn't been paying her bills. The initials EP suggest this is Elizabeth's. A nasty black soot smudge is apparent. Why would such a delicate item be used on such a stubborn stain? Huh. Did she touch the fire poker? Huh.
I must act on thought and fact, not on impulse. I must take a different approach if I am to uncover the truth.
I don't know what I was thinking there. Collection of classic novels. And... huh. No. This would make the most sense.
I should not be surprised by my own skills of deduction.
Yep. Like I said, she forgot to pay the electric bill and they shut her phone off. Well, the telephone bill. Anyway. Okay. Well. Selection of pastries. That's the breakfast that she got for everybody. Wait a minute. Let's think about this. Cassandra accused Florette. Florette has been crying.
I cannot see the logic in this. Perhaps a second look at the evidence in front of me.
So that doesn't go there. Florette was dawdling, and the wet parcel.
This will not get me any closer to my goal.
Oh. Oh. She's red, which means that... Huh.
Order and method. That is the way to solve the problem.
It's gonna give us a hint now. I'm lost, so... Oh. Address label and collection slip.
Another success. I never doubted myself.
I doubted myself. Many times. I had to use a hint in order to solve that one. It seems someone has collected this by hand. Who, I wonder? The only guess would be Florette, because she said she was dawdling.
The pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together.
Elizabeth must have requested Florette's assistance this morning, causing her to run late. I doubt Madame was happy about this. Well, considering how she does not like her in general to begin with, probably not. Talk to Elizabeth and Florette. Okay. Well, guys, I am going to end it for right now here. On the next video, we will continue where we left off with this. And until then, you guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good night.